What's up? This series is going to be on a Pillars of Eternity. I'm streaming on Twitch, and the link is in the description and at the end of the video. I'm trying to work on a schedule, but right now I can't really work it in every day or, a regular schedule. So if you do enjoy these, like. If you want to keep seeing them, subscribe so you can get notifications, and click the bell. If you don't like them, well, then just dislike it. So I stopped making them. So we're gonna play on hard. Yeah, I've never really played these, but I do play on harder difficulties because I'm not a little bitch. That's usually how it works, right? Yeah, I'm gonna hate myself. I'm going to regret this. I have never played this game before. Well, I have a little bit, but I'm not really familiar with the mechanics or really the combat. I've pretty much forgot everything, so I should definitely play on normal. But I feel like I can make it through hard. I got that. I got them. What's it called? Brains. You know, my dude. I got a big brain. So let the cutscene play and everything. I don't even know the story, so I'm gonna have to watch this again. Probably boring for you. Not so boring for me, but yeah, to each their own, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna mute my mic so I can hear it. Okay, there's a loading screen. There's a loading the cutscene, where I don't, I don't really know, but okay. Also know there's a sequel to this game. Apparently it's a lot better, actually. Well, I don't mean this game's bad. They improved a ton of stuff and everything. So it's kind of nice. I'm trying to see how to link my video. Oh, share. That's the button. I found it.
5 wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night. Their master glancing ever upward
Okay.
to the skies
The
for
stream
assurance
is
that he
now
is on
just
the
a
right
black
course.
screen. That is fantastic. Let's see. Nope, that was the loading.
Encroaching
I'm
darkness.
an idiot.
But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
Okay, I will go no further tonight. Continue. So yeah, I also played Tyranny a bit. Oh, okay, we're already getting into character creator. I played Tyranny a bit, and that game's quite fun, but it's a lot of reading, and I'm bad at reading, or I don't know. I like to think I am. So I'm gonna play male because I think I'm male. Pretty sure I'm male. Okay, I'm just getting right into this. A lot of choices. All right. So we got humans. Amar. That looks kind of like a cat. I have no idea. Keith races, whatever that means. Dwarf. No, I'm not gonna play a dwarf. Elf. Elves could be fun. Dexterity and perception. Or lawn. It's like a dwarf, but a tree. I don't know. Godlike. Now that looks pretty badass, not gonna lie, but I feel like people are gonna treat me weird if I'm a godlike. I've only ever, the last time I played I was human, and I think I'm gonna do that again. I like the familiarity and yeah, oh, more choices, okay. So, meadow, ocean, and savannah. I don't know what this affects. This affects nothing except for my backstory. So I'm gonna pick Meadow. He looks close to me, I guess. I don't really know. Okay, here's our class. Multiple classes to choose from. We got a barbarian, which I'm guessing, yeah, fighter. Paladin, which is faith and fighting. Priest, which is just faith, just a cleric. Chanter, I don't know what that means. Excuse me. A chanter is a worker of magic. Special effects and a kind of reenactment. Okay. Looks like a storyteller. Cipher. They are target allies and enemies with powerful focused effects. Interesting. Oh, stealth. A ranger. That looks fun, doesn't it? I don't know. I have no idea. druid. Okay, these are shapeshift spells. Oh, whoop, okay, just gonna move on the wizard. The wizard's pretty obvious. Fighter, just normal fighter, constant recovery. Get a lots of endurance. Monk. Okay, these guys have no weapons equipped. Their unarmed attacks are exceptionally powerful, and they continue to increase their damage. So our main two highly recommended for rogue is might, which is my damage, right? That's pretty good. I'm gonna increase that a little bit. 15 intellect. Increase that a bit. Perception, that needs to be increased quite a bit, doesn't it? And what is for stealth? What constitutes stealth? Perhaps perception, probably, right? Oh, accuracy, reflex, against a bonus. I'll get a bit of dexterity as well. What is resolve? Resolve is determination, concentration. How likely they are to have spells or attacks interrupted? Okay. Constitution is endurance and health. So yeah, they're usually gonna have a little bit lower constitution, but I'm gonna give 2 points to constitution because I don't want to die instantly. My culture. Interesting. So it gives me a buff, picks my weapon and my armor out. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Should be 8 here. Deadfire Archipelago does seem kind of cool. This version, I have the Deadfire version of all the DLC and whatnot. This one's with some clubs, resolve, intellect, rapier. This one is it's rogue. I do kind of want to have at least 2 weapons. This one has a shield and a spear with might. This one's just a spear, barely any armor. This one does look closer to me with more dexterity. I'm gonna pick this one. So, consisting of the nation of Nasitak? I'm gonna say it. Dozens of Amara settlements and hundreds of lawless, pirate-infested islands that stretch across the southern sea. Deadfire is home to the Boreal Dwarves, Amara, and mixed variety of other races. Deadfire Archipelago is the last stop for anyone headed east. A multitude of monstrous sea creatures infest the oceans beyond, making travel virtually impossible. How exotic. My background. Hunter. Hunter seems best, right? Drifter. Ooh, I like Drifter. So, I mean, just kind of, like your background, slave, whatnot. So, I'm gonna be a Drifter, because Drifter sounds cool, very nomadic, Sounds cool, I like that. Okay, now I can pick my portrait, my colors, my character. So make my character first. What are my colors? What is this one? Okay. I like purple. It's the secondary for. This is my pants. I don't know, red. Red looks cool. My skin color. We'll bring that up. Their hair, kind of like dark brown. Yeah. Facial hair. Oh, that's a very aggressive facial hair. Very aggressive. Okay. So I'm gonna pick none. I only like the facial hair. Head. Okay, there's 5 head options. I'm gonna pick that one. That one looks fine. Hair. From the side. I don't want any ponytails or anything. Just some like basic hair, like on high and tight. Oh, there's only 9. Okay, so I mean 19. Can't read. That one looks alright. Little dreadlocks. Don't mind that. A little cultured, Oh, that one looks pretty normal. Pretty cash. Okay, time for a portrait. Can I use like arrow keys or something? Because clicking is really annoying. Okay. Godlike. Godlike is very interesting. It does look very cool, but maybe reserve that. Maybe if I play again, Who knows? Leave options open. Okay, there's a lot of furries. A lot of furries. We're in the females now. Let me just go through that real quick. Yeah, click, 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 my dude. Get back to males. It's very noble. Kind of looks like my character a bit. Ooh, but the rogue. Cloak. Keep the cloak one. Those two are right beside each other. Keep that in mind. Oh, I like that one. It doesn't really reflect the character, but that's okay. A lot of these don't actually. Oh, those are cool too. But I'm not a big armor, so I don't think it's appropriate. That one looks nice. Like that one, got the bow and arrow in the back, you know, because if I do have a secondary weapon, which is, I don't know if that's possible or whatnot, but I'll get a bow and arrow. You know, I'm gonna do that one. I like that one. So, my voice.
Yes.
Leading the way.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna be female, so.
Show him how it's done!
Keeping an eye out.
I like that. That's a little, yeah.
Well,
Okay.
I'm flattered. Let's go!
Still
Keeping quiet.
feisty.
I've got this.
It's perfect for the rogue. isn't
Let's
it?
go!
He sounds like frickin' Natsu from
Quick and quiet.
fairy tale anime.
Ready when you are.
Talking about cocky.
I'll lead the way. Death to our enemies.
Let's keep quiet. I'm here. Leading the way.
Leading the way.
Let us end this.
Let us end this. I don't know. It's really
A blade in the dark.
That's so edgy.
Well,
Now I am the leader of the group.
I do like that. That's so edgy.
Easy does it. Hey there. Watch and learn.
ah! Yes? Stand together.
Keeping an eye out.
I'm picking that one. That one's just too good. Oh, I could also pick no voice. He just doesn't make any sound. Yeah, I'm here.
Now I am
But I
the leader
do
of
like
the
a character, so what do I name him? Well, okay, I'll name him Mr. Cookie. I don't really know. I don't give a shit. Okay, finally done with that little boring escapade. Now what? Well, now is the game. Okay, just getting right into it. Okay, you don't talk. Some of these characters talk, but I don't know who, so I guess I'll just read just like on Tyranny, because you hear my lovely, lovely voice. The Caravan Master Odema. The Caravan Master finishes addressing the group, his bushy red mustache and sagging jaws quivering as if for emphasis.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
I'm pretty sure he's in Skyrim. He nods towards a looming black mass on the hillside.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who would be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
At last, the Caravan Master turns to you, frowning as he looks at you over your
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, course. Which case you'll be dead in a day.
Rumbling rot? It's a stinging beetle. Okay, it's a disease. And if you drink water, you'll die. Okay.
There's a berry
That's very
grows in these
interesting.
parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water. I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker. But see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
Nods in your direction. Sparfell nods and slides a worn bow over his shoulder. Where would I find those berries? What are the ruins? Is it dangerous out here? What are these huge rocks coming? I want to know. What huge rocks? Those? I like.
They
to know
don't
as
got
well.
Audra where you come from?
No.
Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories. It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days. The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
Well, I appreciate the voice actor does all the legwork.
They grow on a bush that's common round here, kind
Where
of
to
funny
find these
looking.
berries?
You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna highlight.
Nothing
for
you
me.
won't see on half the hills of Air
What
Glonfoth.
did I even ask? What
Money
are
to
those
be made
ruins?
selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pawn, so I hear.
Yeah, it's with a wink. So I hear your character's attributes and Attributes, skills, class, race, culture, and sex may all open options for you. And dialogue. Oh, my race. Yeah, see, that's why I was just kind of, what's it called? Interested in being godlike, because, you know, race, it all affects dialogue, so. These options are not necessarily superior to the other responses, but give you a wider variety of choices to select from. The manner in which someone responds to your choices depends on their individual personality and attitude. Okay. Who did build
Got
the
different
ruins here?
names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much.
Oh, that's kind of rude. So is it? Yeah.
Not if you hurry about your business,
Okay,
and
well,
not if the weather
fine.
holds up.
What weather?
This time of year, rain mostly, and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a Beawick,
Beawick?
born out of the ether, the spirit's path.
I would have never been able
Never seen
to.
it myself, never cared to.
Okay, I would have never been able to say that word Beawick.
Hold
All right,
on.
let's leave.
Take someone with you.
Okay.
I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot,
Nope.
not like most of this lot.
Don't know how to play.
But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a ritual to keep.
Okay. Scans over the travelers, resting his eyes at length on a sturdy, armor-clad woman. Her. Who has spent the journey's night sleeping on uneven ground without blankets. or
Kalisha.
pillow.
Kalisha!
The woman looks up on her own time.
He needs to find some spring berries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
Oh, I knew
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything. Off with you. Hayadin should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
Okay.